Good morning. Here we are out and about. Little Miss Pyaar. Running a little bit late today. Hi. Wispy clouds today, and the blimp is up. But all in all, another beautiful day. Hardly any wind right now. Beautiful. How are you, my friends? How are things going? How was your evening? Did you sleep well? Was it a rough night? Did everything go well? Did you pass out and have no idea what happened? All of which are possibilities. So, let's see. For me, last night, had my class at 6:30 and then went to my sister's and we chatted for a few minutes, and then she went to bed because she was up at 2 o'clock this morning. And she got her stuff together and headed out. So I got up and took care of the pups, and then came home to take care of this pup. And then I'm gonna head to the studio. Got my 8:30, my 10. I got a Zoom meeting and doctor's work and all that good stuff. So, and then back to Missy's tonight. I always say I may take my Zoom meeting at my sister's, but I never really do. It's easy to set everything up at her house. That's not a problem. One less thing to carry back and forth. But then I like to be there for the dogs. Not that I'm playing with them because I'm working, but I don't know. At least they're not alone. They have somebody there. Checking their water, making sure they have plenty of water. Speaking of water, are you drinking your water? Especially now, summertime is hitting. Need to stay hydrated. I can't remember if I told you when Jeff had his IV, the nurse had told him that he was dehydrated. And he's like, how can I be dehydrated? I've had 2 bottles of water. He had 2 16-ounce bottles of water by noon. No, not enough. I need more. Our bodies are what? What's the percentage of our bodies being water? Isn't it like 80% or something crazy? 80% water. Maybe more. But we need to keep those fluids going. So drink your water. There was a sidetrack for you. So how are things going? Share with me anything new and exciting, anything old and dull and boring. Feel free to share with me. We should have the tile guy back today. When I get finished teaching, I'll video whatever's going on. By the looks of things, it won't be too exciting of a video, but I said I'd keep you updated, and I shall. So, it's supposed to be 91 here today. Tucson's supposed to get 101, which means Phoenix, you add 10 to that, so Phoenix should be around 110 today. I am back to wearing my loose fitting stuff. So this is one of the little jumpers that I wear when it gets to be really hot. And I have my logo put onto it, embroidered onto them. So these are the old ones I got last year. The new ones that I got and just did a video. I haven't had those to the embroider person yet. I'm trying to find somebody that'll do it for a little less. I should just bite the bullet and go and get it done, because you know what, that's what happens though, right? We keep going with what we know because it's convenient or it's comfortable or whatever. Or I don't have the time to do the research to find out who else might do these things. And this is right next door to the studio. So that's also a convenient thing. So, yeah, sometimes we get stuck, right? Stuck in those spots because we're just going with what's more familiar instead of branching out. So I will go ahead and break that mold. I will be the change I want to see. How's that? I will go ahead and go online, see what I can find, get a couple price quotes, and see what other people want to charge for the same thing. And then make a decision. So am I going to have them next week at this rate? No. But I wouldn't have them next week anyway. Well, if I took them to the people next door, I'd have it next week. And by July. I have to be realistic with my time and then realistic in people actually getting back to you. Which is a thing here. But you know what? It's a thing everywhere. People getting back to you. I remember one person had called and left a message on my voicemail, a potential new student. And I called back and the guy's like, oh my God, you called back. I was like, yeah, I called back. He's like, I've made so many phone calls, nobody's called me back. Thank you so much for calling back. I was like, well, you're welcome. What kind of questions can I answer for you? He ended up coming in for a couple of classes. He did not come back yet. To his credit, he got sick. He said he felt amazing though while he was there. Come on, girl. And I find that a lot. You know, people will take the class. They're like, oh my God, I feel so good. This needs to be in my life every day. And then it's so easy for us to get derailed. He got sick. Like food poisoning kind of sick. He's like, I should be better by Friday. I said, you may be better by Friday, but you may not be feeling strong enough to come back. Come on, girl. We are not having a sniffy walk. We're having a walk. So, anyway, what was I saying? Totally gone. So yeah, I told him he may feel better by Friday, but he may not feel like he has the energy because food poisoning can really drag it out of you. And I told him, get back, you know, as soon as you can. And I haven't seen him back. And I want to say it's been about a month. And that's okay. I was talking with another student yesterday about yoga. About, you know, it's life in general. All the things in life in general. Especially the things that are good for us, right? We get pretty wound up in the hustle. The hustle of life. Make the money, pay the bills, cook the meals, do the laundry, you know, run the kids here, there, and everywhere. Or, you know, if we don't have kids, there's still something that's filling that exact same time. And sometimes it feels like even more. But we don't schedule ourselves in. Or the one time we do, and we're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I feel so good. I want to do this again and again. Whether it's going to yoga or going to the gym or, you know, doing Pilates or bar or sitting in a sauna, getting a massage, you know, whatever it is that we swear feels so good and we need to do this more, we don't do it. We sit there and go, oh, I'm too busy. I mean, I'm guilty. I'm not shaming anybody. I am that person as well. I get to do the yoga because I teach the yoga. But I mean, I can apply that to myself, no problem, because it's a matter of, yeah, my shoulders have been bothering me. I could really use a massage. But every time I'm thinking, okay, let me just call and make an appointment. Look, well, I've got this going on. I've got that going on. My car for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks, I think, has been giving me the message that I need to have the oil changed. And I'm sitting there thinking about it, like, when can I get this in? And that might be a little bit different because, you do have downtime without a vehicle, as opposed to taking an hour and a half out of your day. Some oil changes can take half a day. And I do have an option that a lot of people don't have. My husband has a car as well. So I certainly, could take his car or have him run me here, there, and everywhere. And I want to say last time it needed an oil change, he did take it for me and I took his car. So I could just stop making excuses and stop saying I want to do it myself and not, imposition anybody. But just another one of those things. I was looking at this time last week, I'm looking at this week going, okay, I can't do it on Monday. And same thing goes for next week. I have too many things going on Monday, right? I have 4 classes in a row Monday morning. I don't finish until 2 in the afternoon. Well, no, I don't finish until 3:30 in the afternoon with those classes on next Monday. And then I just have like a 2.5 hour break before my next class. So Monday's not going to work. Tuesday I have a couple early morning appointments. I could make it after, but then that's taking time away from my work schedule. Wednesday's a possibility. So we always have excuses. And I'm only using myself as an example because we all do it. I don't want anybody to ever think that I am perfect. I think that I just saw a hawk and he was flying low, so he may have had something in his claws, and that something was probably a bunny, although I didn't actually see it. Come on, I told you we don't have a lot of time, girl. So I'm far from perfect is the moral of that story. And making time for ourselves and for the things that need to get done. It needs to be done, period. So that'll be my goal today. I'm gonna look at my calendar, make an appointment to get my car in. See what I can shuffle around to make that happen. Oh, next week, Wednesday. Yeah, I can't even do Wednesday next week because my husband that may work. I could drop it off early. He's got an appointment where he needs to basically have a driver and be babysat for the rest of the day. So we could drop the car off on the way to the doctor's appointment. And then I'll have his car for the rest of the day. That could work. Come on, girl. We don't have time for stopping. That could work very well. Find out what time his appointment is and schedule the drop off. See, talking out loud. Thanks for your help, guys. I appreciate that. All right, next week, Wednesday. Oil gets changed in the car. Come on. And so that problem is solved. We did that together. Thank you. See, it can happen. We just have to think it out loud sometimes. Think your stuff out loud. Who cares? I'm walking down the street apparently talking to myself. I'm talking to you, but nobody realizes that. I mean, they'll see the camera or the phone. And I guess in today's world, it's a little more common sight. But still, looks like she's talking to herself. Come on. She might have to go to the bathroom, but I'm rushing her. She's got a backyard. Trying to give her some exercise. So let's put ourselves on our calendar. Let's get our things taken care of. Because we can do it. We just have to stop making the excuses of why we can't, right? Come on. Well, I guess I'm going to wait now. All right, so let's go ahead. Put ourselves on our calendars. Let's get the things done. Tell me about your list of things to do. And maybe there's so much you don't even know where to start. So we'll work that out together. Go ahead, put in the comments your list of things to do. And then we'll go ahead and just say, overwhelmed, don't know even where to start. I'll help you figure out that spot. That's okay. You just helped me. So go ahead, put that in the comments, all the things that need to get done that maybe you've been putting off. Let's go ahead and get them done, because you're going to feel amazing when these things get done. It's like, whew, there's a weight gone, something lifted. So that's the plan. Let's get all those little things done. And as always, I hope you have an amazing day. Get out there, be fabulous on purpose. And write in the comments those things that you need to get done. It's also like an accountability thing. It's like, oh, I just shared that with the world, that these things need to be done. I guess I better get on them. And we can work on it together. And then we can always follow up and say, I did it. Yay. That felt good. That's one down. And that's always a good thing. That'll make you feel great. So have a good day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate it. And I will speak with you very soon. Have a great day.